I'm in the garden today with Shea Porta, one of the Rosarians here at the Norfolk Botanical Garden. And Shea, judging by all the roses I see pruned, you and your volunteers have been very busy.
Absolutely.
Why are we pruning the roses?
Because roses are deciduous and they drop their leaves in the winter time, and so right now is the best time because we can see what we're doing, so we can shape them, we can remove dead canes, and we can remove diseases.
So they'll be healthier and have a lot more flowers on them come spring.
Absolutely.
So Shea, do you prune all the roses the same way?
No, it depends on the class of rose. For instance, this rose in front of me is a shrub rose. And these roses, we mostly just prune them to remove dead wood, anything that looks diseased.
Mm-hmm.
And we just shape them.
Okay.
And we take them down to an appropriate height.
All right.
And so for these, I just use a pair of shears right off the top. Just make sure they're clean and they're sharp.
And what about the climbing rose back here?
This climbing rose here, because most of your climbing roses bloom on old wood, we don't cut them as aggressively. So all we do is deadhead them, meaning that we remove the spent blooms, and then we kind of just train them. So this one, I want to grow up the side here, so I've kind of just roped it off. I'll cut off small twiggy branches down towards the base to kind of promote growth and height. But other than that, this is more just for aesthetics, kind of a training.
And you're just trying to show it the way.
Yes.
So Shea, these are hybrid tea roses, and if I remember correctly, they're a little bit more complicated to prune. How do you do it?
There's definitely an art to it, but this here is a hybrid tea that hasn't been pruned yet, and so it's pretty tall. There's a lot of growth down here in the middle, some dead canes in there. So what I would do is I would start by clearing out the center here, and that helps the air come through. And so once I've cleared out that center, then I'll start to take off some of this for height.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring it down to about 1/3 of its original height.
Okay.
And I prune it so that my new buds are facing outward because I don't want them to grow back into the center because I just cleared that out.
Right.
So
good for air circulation.
Absolutely. And that's important for roses because they're in acidic soils. There's a lot of fungi, and fungi love roses. So over here is kind of what a finished product would look like. And it's pretty drastic. It's called, we call this hard pruning. And so you can see I've taken out all the stuff in the center, all the dead stuff, anything that looked like it might have had a fungi attack. And you can see that all of my new buds are facing outward.
Oh, good. All right, so I have one more question for you. Just how many roses do you have to prune?
Over 3,000 roses. As you can see,
wow,
we're probably about 3/4 of the way through this garden.
That's a lot of work, but I know come May it's really going to pay off because this garden's going to be very colorful. I'm Les Parks with Shea Porta. We hope to see you in the garden soon.